Hey y'all, hey. What's up? Welcome back to my channel. I'm on my way to pick up my daughter. And I was just watching Grape Tea News. And he was talking about Tia Kemp's situation with her son recently being a victim of violence. Let's put it that way. It was a drive-by. And in the news report, they said he was the intended target. And they said it was a black SUV. And it just got me to thinking, like, what if that was orchestrated? Like, you know, Tia been spilling a lot of tea on Rick Ross and Keisha Kaur. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. Hey, thank y'all for joining me. Hey, grown woman. Hey, Callie. I was just thinking about the Tia Kemp situation with her son recently being a victim of a drive-by, and I'm putting it lightly for YouTube. And, you know, Tia, she been out here spilling a lot of tea on Ricky Rose and also Keisha Kaur, Gucci Mane wife. And then all of a sudden, there's a drive-by. And that just made me go, was that a hit? Was that a hit orchestrated? You know, Keisha Kaur, she down there in Miami. Ricky Rose down there in Miami. And a lot of stuff been coming out about Rose and his sexuality. And Tia Kemp kind of been confirming it. Well, this world is wicked, wicked, wicked. We are living in the book of Revelations right now. Hey, y'all. Hey. I'm just on my way to get my daughter. She want me to do some pictures for her TikTok. My baby she got 300,000 followers on TikTok or whatever. And so I gotta be her camera lady right now. But I was just on Grape Tea News, and he posted a video of Carlissa speaking on Tia Kemp, saying that, you know, her son is okay. And then recently there was footage that came out of Tia Kemp going off in the hospital. And I looked close, and it wasn't Rick Ross. I believe she got 3 kids or whatever. So it was her other kid father. But in the wake of all the stuff that she's been putting out, and the way she's been taunting Ricky Rose and Keisha Kaur, and then she went on Tasha K, and they cut up, you know, like Floridians do. I just wonder if is this all too much of a coincidence to me, that next thing we hear, because Tasha had been announced about the interview, and maybe this was a way for them to silence Tia Kemp. Now, Tia in the past has teamed up with Rick Ross's ops, 50 Cent. Y'all remember that back in the day? 50 Cent put her on. She was getting photo shoots and everything. He basically cold cut his son off and to stop being an active father in his life, due to her teaming up with his ops. But she was doing that because he was refusing to take care of their child. All right. And so here recently, she has found social media fame by dragging him and his girlfriends. So do y'all think there's something else behind that drive-by? I do. Can y'all hear me? I just got into a bad spot. But he been trying to play it cool trying to make it seem like Tia crazy. They either make you seem like you crazy or you on drugs. And those are all the things he was alluding to. Yeah, when the Tasha K interview dropped, Rick Ross' baby mother responded saying Tia need to worry about her own business instead of speaking on everybody else's business, and she should be in the hospital with her son. Okay, so that's when we learned that there was a drive-by and he was blickied in the stomach or whatever. I just was looking at the chain of events and how she been out here dragging Rick Ross, Keisha Kayor, and putting all his business out here. And she really put all the business out there on Tasha K. And I was watching Tasha K the week before. She kind of announced that she was having the interview. And I just wonder if this drive-by was a way of shutting her up. Girl, seemed like a hit to me. And in a news report, they said her son was the intended target. And for Rick Ross' other baby mother to drop that, it just seems all too orchestrated. Can y'all thumbs up this video? Right. It seems all too orchestrated. Now, she been out here dragging Rick Ross, okay? And let's not forget all the other things that Rick Ross is coming up in recently here, especially attached to Diddy, okay? All right? I'll refer back to Jonathan Odie saying that they all gay. And then also, Tia Kemp in that Tasha K interview revealed that Rick Ross don't really like Diddy. And he hope he end up in jail so that he could buy up his property, because you know they neighbors on Star Island. And I just started connecting the dots. Like, this could have came from anywhere. It could have came from Rick Ross. It could have came from the Diddler. But I find it all too convenient that his other baby mother dropped the info like, oh, you need to be with your son, instead of talking about everybody else's business. Yes. Yes. I think they was trying to shut Tia Kemp up. I think they was trying to shut her up, because they tired of her running her mouth. Child, and now she don't got 50 cent protection. Now she don't got 50 cent protection. So, yo, I just started thinking like, yo, this don't even sound right. Just think of the chain of events. So, the week before Tasha K was live, she announced that she did the interview with Tia Kemp, and they was going to upload it, and she was like, she dropped a lot of receipts. And then all the clippings from the interview started dropping on the gram. And Tia Kemp was talking about how Rick Ross don't like Diddy, how he F Keisha Kayor. And if y'all don't know the history of Keisha Kayor, her father, who is not with us anymore, was a major kingpin in Jamaica. So between her talking about Diddy, her spilling the deets on Rick Ross, and kind of confirming the rumors about his sexuality, and then now her son is caught in a drive-by. Y'all make that make sense. Gotta pay attention. You gotta pay attention. And they probably was using that like, oh, you won't shut up? This gonna shut you up. This gonna shut you up. Thumbs up this video, y'all. I don't know. It just got me to thinking. And I was just like, wow. Wow. Let me tell you something. When it comes to the music industry, it's really, really, really dark and evil. And how they operate and how they've been able to operate for the past 30 years is silence and secrecy. And someone like Tia is very controversial and detrimental because she more of a whistleblower than Jag Liar. Right. Yes, grown woman. They have a way of silencing you when they want to. And I think this was that way. I think this is that way. Like, you better shut the... And I think they drew the line, especially when she started revealing, like, he don't really like Diddy. We all know how shady and phony the people in the industry are. They only latch on to each other to benefit from each other. I think this was the way for them to silence her. And I believe that in my heart of hearts. Thank God he survived. But I know when it comes to that type of lifestyle, they won't stop. So, like, if she come back and continue and keep that same energy, they'll do something else. Hey, Tarshella. We getting into Tia Kemp and the chain of events that have happened within the past week regarding her. And I just kind of line things up. And see, before, Rick Ross would kind of respond to her and then he stopped. He got quiet. You notice Rick Ross haven't really been going live like that. He was trying to say she off her rocker, she crazy, she on drugs. That's what they do in the industry. He got scared. Well, he's scared because they probably implement him in some of this Diddy stuff, okay? Jonathan Odie said they was all in cahoots and they was using the yachts and the private jets to transport things. So he got low. He got low. Only thing I heard recently is he was announcing a new girlfriend. And I said, why he playing in our face? He know he don't like girls. Allegedly. Okay? He know he don't like girls. But I feel like this drive-by was a way for them to silence her. And in that Tasha K interview, she spilled a lot of tea on Diddy, Keisha Kaur, and Rick Ross. The way the industry will line you up. Even rich homie Quan. I was looking at the police body cam footage. They believe it's something suspicious going on there. And I believe it in my heart of hearts. Because the person in question in the YSL trial was rich homie Quan's... Well, the person in question, I think his name was Don. He was rich homie Quan's manager. And rich homie Quan believed that Young Thug had something to do with it. And he was about to be called to the stand as a witness. And the way they were acting in that house, it's like they knew something more. And his engineer was staying in the house. He acted the most suspicious. Like, he didn't want to give his name, nothing. And they know how to silence you when they want to. And I told y'all, right when his name came up in the trial, now he ended up dead suspiciously of an overdose. And we know that's what they do in the industry. Pay attention. That's why I came on here, just to let y'all know how I pieced that together. And prayers up to Tia Kemp and her family. But when you out here running your mouth way too much, they have a way of shutting you up. And I believe they tried to do that through putting a hit on her son. Happy birthday, Sarkeisha. Happy birthday. So between that and Rich Homie Quan's situation, Knotty crew, it's all too weird and suspicious to me. Just like a lot of things that are going on is suspicious to me. Where's my daughter? I told her we was here. Hold on, y'all. Oop. There we go. There we go. Yes. So, I appreciate y'all joining me. I just to give my thoughts on those two situations, and it just clicked to me. Like, something ain't right about that drive-by. And Tia been out here running her mouth, and they've been trying to tell her to be quiet for a minute. And she know a lot of information. And Rick Ross been pissed since back in the day, since she teamed up with his ops. 50 Cent. So, yeah, I'm glad he survived, but I just think that was a message from the industry, like, shut the. And as much details as she dropped in that Tasha K interview, you got to be more careful. Got to be more careful. So I'm keeping my eye on this Diddy stuff, and Busby and dropping the lawsuits. You know, unless they like are coordinating with the feds. I'm live.
Oh, hey y'all.
Unless I'm coordinating with the feds, I don't know. I don't know if I believe. It's my baby. Wanna say hi?
Yeah. Hey y'all.
That's my baby. So yeah, I just wanted y'all to hear my thoughts. Y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think about my theories. Look, it could be all BS, but thank you. But quite frankly,
I'm sorry, I'm in the back jingling.
she just jingling away, y'all.
Like my Aaliyah inspired hair today.
Yeah, she got her Aaliyah inspired hair. We about to get to this photo shoot, so y'all leave it in the comments and let me know what y'all think about my theory about the situation that happened with Tia Kemp and her son being a victim of a drive-by. And I think it's a result of all her trolling she been doing online. Oh, yeah. They said you look just like me. Yep, that's my twin. That's my twin. She is huge on TikTok, so I gotta go be a photographer now. One of the many hats I gotta wear. So I love you all. I wanted to jump on here and leave it in the comments. Let me know what y'all think. But I think I connected some dots. Tia, I hope you be careful out here, girl. You need to hire you some security. Because you know these narcissists in the game, they don't like their spot blown up. And I would hate for something to happen to your other sons. Or you. And I'll keep my eye on that Rich Homie Quan situation. Everybody saying hey.
Hey.
But I believe it's going to be further investigation because they did call homicide to the crime scene. I've been telling y'all from the beginning, That situation is suspicious. It don't sit right with me. The chain of events, okay? And I don't care if people behind bars. They got ways of touching you from behind bars or whatever. And his testimony might have been crucial for the prosecution against Young Thug. Ooh, grown woman says she needs to stop running her mouth. I think that's how she getting money. But you know what? Tia Kemp, she don't even have to troll Rick Ross. Like, she was hilarious when she trolled Miss Netta. She know how to drag. So, I don't know. I think that Tasha K interview put everybody over the edge. Everybody over the edge. She was showing text messages and everything.